welcome to Sunday Night Live at 7. I am excited. I'm always excited. I always say that but I truly am excited to be here, to be able to share some ideas with you, some thoughts with you, to give you some insights. You know what? I stopped counting after 25 years, but I spent over 25 years gathering all of this financial information, helping people with a ton of money and some people with a very little money figure out how to keep a ton and how to make a ton. And so I'm excited because anytime I have an opportunity to come with you, to get before you, share with you some ideas that really, let's be honest, are life changing. Think about this. If you had $25,000, how would your life change? Just sitting in your bank account, just sitting there. Now I'm talking about for the average client, the average person. Now I have clients that obviously have millions of dollars, and they would be like, yeah, that's good. I'm glad. But the average person, how would your mindset change? How would your thought process change? How would your life change if you had $25,000 to $50,000 just sitting in cash? Would you walk a little bit taller? Would your chest poke out a little bit more? Would you not worry quite as much? Hi, Danetta. Hi, Tara. Hi, Susie. Hey, if you're on tonight, and I know people are starting to jump on, say hi. Good evening, Danetta. Say hi. Let us know how you're doing. This is the last broadcast before Christmas, because this time next year, it will be the day after Christmas. And I probably will be here the day after Christmas. I said probably, just in case there's a little issue. I don't know who gave me the thumbs up, but thank you. I love hearts even more. Hi, Keith. How are you? How you doing? I love it. Your muscles are popping out of that shirt. I'm over here trying to stay focused. Okay, Susie. All right. Hey, this is my shirt. I bought this from Melanin Clothing. I like this shirt. It's a baseball jersey. It's the one I wear in my 24K Life video. I love this jersey. I don't wear it too often. I only worn it like 3 times. But the money never stops. Listen to me. What if you had an extra $500 a month? An extra $500 a month. What would you do with it? How would it change your flow? And that's what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about your money mindset. You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to line us up in the kitchen before school every day and say, do you need money? It was 3 of us. Do you need money? Do you need money? And do you need money? And, you know, I was an empath, right? I mean, like I'm still an empath. An empath is a person that absorbs other people's energy. And so all the time I'd be listening to my mom and dad, you know, kind of arguing, we're short of money. You know, when I was a kid, my dad was a master plumber, and, you know, we might get the electric cut off. Okay. We might get the electric cut off or the water cut off. And because my dad was a master plumber, he'd go out in the middle of the street with this long bar thing called a T. And he'd pop open the sewer drain, he'd put it down in there, and he'd cut the water back on, right? And I remember watching my dad do this. And so, you know, those things, those discussions when you're young set the tone for your money mindset. And we all have a money mindset. Is there enough money? You know, is there enough to go around? Is there enough resources? Is there enough? Or is it, you know, hey, I gotta borrow, I gotta sneak, I gotta steal, I gotta cheat to get mine because it's not enough. Somebody's got to go down in order for me to go up. Is that your mindset? So we're gonna talk about that today. I'm gonna read some of the comments because you guys are popping already, and I love it. You're popping. I'm popping too. What would you do with $500 a month? Okay, that's Tara helping me out. So somebody tell me, what would you do? Danetta said, I would invest it. Definitely not put it in savings, and the interest rate is horrible. Yeah, I feel you on that, Danetta. The interest rates are horrible. You need to accumulate enough cash. Now listen, I'm a money dude. I have every securities license you could ever want to have. Options, stocks, bonds, you know, all of it, okay? And I'm telling you, hard assets. I don't even get paid to tell people to invest in hard assets. Hard assets. What's a hard asset? I'm talking about real estate. I'm talking about something that you can actually hold that will appreciate in value, way outperforming stocks. You know, people are so interested in crypto and NFTs, which we're teaching people about. But let me tell you something, you know, there is no backing. Okay, there's no backing to the value of some of those assets, right? Susie said the number one answer, if you had extra $500, what would you do with it? She said, I would put it back in my business. Everybody gives Susie a hand clap. I mean, give her one of those little hand clap things, because that is the answer, right? If you want to multiply your money, what better investment than yourself? If you have a business, now, if you don't have a business, I get it. You know, max out your 401k, put more money in your 401. Now, I have a client right now, we're meeting, I think, on Tuesday, and she wants to know how much she should put into, thank you, Keith, my boy. That's right, my man. So we're going to talk about her and getting her on a path to max out her 401k, right? It's 17%. Because if she doesn't bring that money home, she puts it into an investment account like a 401k, and it's not taxed at 28%. She gets a 7 to 10% return on it, okay? I mean, you cannot compete with that type of return. Don't bring it home if you don't need it. And for those of you that have businesses, you know, what's your most profitable asset? What's your most profitable product? What's the most profitable thing you have, you do? Invest in that. Because the only problem a business owner has is that not enough people know about you. It's obscurity. Not enough people know how incredibly amazing your product, your service, you are. And people need to know that. Susie came to my house, Susie Brown. She came to the house. She says, I started a new business. She called me. She said, hey, I'm starting this business and I want you to be one of my first customers. Is that cool with you? Absolutely. And she came in and she decorated and she did amazing. And she left and she didn't take any pictures of her work. So I took pictures and sent them to her. You've got to let people know how amazing you are. There is nobody else on the planet that's going to talk about how great you are. Nobody. Have you ever heard of P.T. Barnum? Dude was the circus dude, right? He was the biggest hype man ever. And he hyped his product. You can't be embarrassed about hyping and promoting your brand. If you don't believe in it, nobody else will. Nobody else will. Danetta says her next investment project is real estate. Absolutely. Get as many doors as you can. The best investment in real estate has a whole lot of doors. That means units. So you buy a single family, that's one door. You buy a fourplex, 4 doors, 4 rents, right? More revenue. Think about in terms of doors, the number of doors. You guys need to hook up with Devin Gant. Devin Gant, he's a realtor. He does investment properties. And he'll hook you up. It's joindevin.com. Joindevin.com. Check them out. So, you know, what I want to talk about. Hi, Dawn. Dawn said hi to me. Hi, Dawn. Dawn, if you drop me a heart, I might just pass out. I'm just saying. If I see like 6 hearts go to 7, I might just faint. I might. You never know. So what I want to talk about is your mindset, and specifically your money mindset. Where did it come from? So you need to figure that out. I know mine came from my mom and dad. I know they used to tell me all the time, we can't afford that. We don't have money for that. So I grew up with a scarcity mindset. But trust and believe, I am an antithesis person. I'm a person that does the opposite. So if everybody's going left, best believe if you want to find Derek, he's going right. Oh, sookie, I got all kind of hearts and I got bolts. That's energy, boy. You got to amp up that energy. I love it. Thank you, Dawn. So I'm going the opposite direction. So when you are thinking about where you get your money mindset, my parents were like, we can't afford that. We can't do that. So what I did personally was I became a money manager. I talk about money every day. I teach people how to get more money, how to keep more money, how to think about their money. I had a conversation today with one of my team members. and we were talking about, listen, you can't say I want more money. You got to have the mindset to say, listen, I need to double my income, and then start looking for ways for that to come to fruition, right? This whole talk, the little marquee I put up was, I am in receiving mode of all that magic. And you got to put yourself in receiving mode. What does that mean? It means that you got to convince yourself that whatever it is you're asking for, that you're worthy of it, that you are more than worthy of it. Because most of us have been treated, talked down to, or acted like we're not worthy to ask for more. Why don't you think people ask for raises? Why are they so scared to ask for raises? Because if you knew it was yours, you go in there and go, you got my stuff. Give me my stuff back. If somebody took your stuff, you would say, give me my stuff back. And that's the way you got to think about yourself, your worth, your skill set, what you deliver to the world, what you deliver at your 9 to 5, what you deliver to customers and clients. It's like, look, this is what I'm worth. You want it. This is what you have to pay. Give me my money, because you're giving more than money. You're giving the value. Here's the next step. You're thinking about money the wrong way. You're trying to stack money for the purpose of stacking money, or you're thinking about money in the terms of, I want more for more power. Money is just a tool. It is just an accounting measure to show the value you gave the world. So if you focus on what you do, somebody asked me today, they said, well, yeah, I was, I'm going to work, and they're telling me that if I really want to go to the next level, I got to prove I'm worth taking to the next level. And that is exactly right. They're not going to take you to the next level because of the time that you spent on the job. You've been there years. Oh, it's about her training. No, it's not your turn. You got to take your turn. No, take your turn. You have to demand what you're worth. But in order to demand what you're worth, you got to know what you're worth, and you got to believe it. If you don't believe it, ain't going to happen. So let me see what you're saying to me, because some people saying some stuff to me. My dad always said to us kids, my money is running funny. I grew up with a scarcity mindset for sure. Hey, you know what? We all have. Most of us have. If you didn't grow up with a silver spoon, you probably have a scarcity mindset. There's not enough. We can't afford that. Right? So how do you get around it? When I raised my boys, who are now men, I never told them we couldn't afford it. I said, okay, you want this, you also want this, and you also want this. So here's what dad's going to do. You got this much money. Which one of those three things do you want? Or how can you split those up so that you can get as many of those things as you want? I didn't say we didn't have enough money. I said, here's your budget. I taught them finance. See, that's where you're missing the boat. You can have everything you want if you plan for it, if you strategize for it, if you put yourself in position. Let me tell you something. I want to be known as the fixer. I want to be known as the guy that helps people fix their money problems. I want to fly first class while I'm fixing. Okay? Do you deserve that? Do you deserve to fly first class? Do you deserve to be known as the person that delivers at an excellent, high, extreme level? Right? I want to be draped in the best clothes, in the best house. If you don't, what are you doing? Are you saying I want mediocre? Are you acting like, hey, I want mediocre in my life? That's what I want. Hey, you know what? Give me a little bit of that mediocre, that average stuff. That's what I deserve. Or are you living your life? Are you presenting yourself to the world based on a prosperity and abundance mindset? It's coming to me. I deserve it. And let me show you why you want to connect with me, because not only are you going to be happy about it, you're going to prosper and you're going to feel better. This is a feeling game. Are you going to feel better? Does that make you uneasy, or does that make you happy and excited? When you come up on somebody, you already know. You already know the energy they bring, the energy you bring. So are you bringing that top shelf prosperity, abundance, energy every way, in every opportunity that you can? Because those that do are the ones that are getting what they got. Now, listen, if you go, look, dude, you're talking You're talking, some big game. I'm saying to you, if you don't like the big game talk, then you should probably be watching a reality TV show and not on Facebook. Listen to me talk about how to level up your life for 2022, how to set the vibe and the tone so people approach you in a certain way. You don't want them approaching you here. You want them approaching you here because that's what you're delivering. Make people meet you where you are. Make them meet you where you are. Don't let them meet you where they are. You don't want to be where they are. You want them to meet you where you are. Listen, give me a hand. How many people know? Give me an okay. Give me a thumbs up. I want to see if you're feeling what I'm dropping, because I'm telling you, going into 2022, you can't be woe is me. There ain't no victims, no pity parties, right? There's no, oh, it was COVID's fault. No. We're not going to do that. Prosperity and abundance. You're going to learn and attract. Listen, we live in a thank you, Dawn. We live in a multiplying universe. Thank you, Donetta. We live in thank you, Keith, a multiplying universe. The first in Genesis, he said, hey, go out and multiply. We are creators, we are multipliers, and when you're sitting at home subtracting, and that's what you're doing. Thank you, Tara. When you're at home subtracting, thank you, Susie. When you're subtracting, you are subtracting. When you're subtracting from other people, she don't do this, and he ain't all that, and they ain't. Oh, no, you're subtracting. That's you. It's a reflection on you. Man, I hope they win. I hope she gets it together. I am here to help you get it together. Would you like to have $10,000? I talked to one of my team today. I'm not lying. I ain't gonna say who it was. I talked to one of my team today. I said, listen, I got a plan for you. I'm gonna pay you XYZ in addition. And you're gonna put it in a separate account because you weren't expecting. This is a conversation you didn't know what you was gonna have with me. And you're gonna open up a separate bank account and you're gonna put that money into that account. And this time next year, you're gonna be dancing, right? Because you're gonna have more money in that account than you've ever had in a savings account in your entire life. Because I need my 24K team to win. We represent, not just me. I need my whole team to represent. So I am trying to help them. I am creatively figuring out how they can blossom and grow. And you might say, oh, well, that's not cool. You're going to give them more money than tell them what to do with it. I'm giving them money. I'm not giving them money. They're adding value to me. And I'm going to pay them money they didn't expect to show them how to level up their game. Hey, Marie, I see you, Marie, right? How can you level up yourself? So going into 2022, you need to step back right now. This is not about New Year's resolutions. This is not about goal setting. This is about life transformation setting. I told you before, I've walked into the bank with no money in my account and how the tellers treat you. And I've walked into the bank with 50, 60,000 in the bank and how they treat you. They treat you totally different. Now, life is not about how people treat you, but let me tell you something. You treat yourself totally different when you're not worried about certain things. You're not worried about the man firing you, right? You're not going to take somebody cussing you out when you know you got 6 months worth of expenses laid up in your bank account. You're not going to take that. Team's got to win. Whose team are you on? Whose team are you on? 24K team's going to win. I'm not playing this year. We all going to win. Anybody that's listening to me and taking action, because you can't listen to me and not hear me tell you, you've got to take massive action. The action I need you to take this Sunday is to sit back and say, what am I worth? What am I worth? And am I getting my worth? And if I'm not getting my worth, how am I going to get my worth in 2022? And after you do that, after you answer those questions, you're going to say to yourself, I am going to give. Listen to me. This is a principle. If you're not paying attention, you're not paying attention. This is a universal principle. What am I going to give in order to receive? See, you sow and then you reap. You plant and then you harvest. So you've been going to work, right? You've been looking at your business like, I deserve this and I deserve that. No. What are you planting? What are you sowing then you can figure out what you're going to reap. What are you going to reap? Because I'm reaping a massive harvest because I've already decided to plant more than I've ever planted in the universe in my personal career. I'm planting more seeds right now, than I ever have before. I've met with every person on my team, and we've talked about what we're planting moving into 2022. Now, part of this is that 22 is my favorite number. It's my birthday. It was my jersey number in sports, right? Nothing better than hearing touchdown 22, P-game, right? That's awesome stuff. But let me tell you something. I'm just using that as momentum, as energy to move myself as we go. Let me finish up by sharing some things with you. If you think that being wealthy is hard, let me ask you, how hard is being broke? How hard is being broke? Okay, Coach Dawn says she's ready. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm glad you're ready, Coach Dawn. I'm ready too. Donetta says she is the winning team. I love it. With the blue butterfly, I love it, Donetta. I love it. So are you ready? Are you willing to take the action? The action is sowing the seeds. That's getting off your hind parts. It's doing your posts. It's doing your live broadcast. It's going out to the networking events. Donetta puts the networking events on. Are you going to them? Are you pushing your products? Are you saying to the world? I'm gonna give you an example. You all know I'm growing my hair out, right? So I go to one of Donetta's events. Okay, this is true story, right? I go to one of Donetta's events. And I walk by a booth, and the girl is selling some kind of magic oil, hair oil that you put in your hair and you rub it in and it helps your hair grow. Now, she looks me up and down. And I get that a lot because I'm tall, right? People look me up and down. Like, what's up? Who's this dude? So she looks me up and down, and I ask her a couple questions. She answers the questions. Nothing about, nothing like serious, just some general questions. And I keep moving, right? So I come back to her, and I said, this stuff, this hair stuff, because I asked her about some other stuff. Does this stuff work? She goes, oh, yeah, it works. I said, well, how come you didn't mention that this stuff is amazing, that this is amazing, and I need it? Sir, you need this. And she goes, well, because here's the deal. You can't see it, but right here, my hair is real thin. It's real thin right here. Real thick, super thick throughout here, real thin right here. And you can see it, right? You can see it's thinner. I said, ma'am, you never let your client, your ideal prospect, a balding dude, walk by your post and not tell him how you can save him, how you can help him, how you can encourage him, how his life can change because you see the dude's growing his hair. It ain't shaving to the scalp. You know he's growing it, and you can see the bald spots. You can't do that. You've got to attack the people that you're put on earth. Let me tell you something. They're always talking about what's your purpose. What are you here for? No. What's your calling? What are you called to do? I'm called to help people figure out how to make more money, number one, and then how to keep the more money they're making so that they can control their life, so they don't have to put up with crap, so they don't have to live in financial slavery, because that's what most people live in. I was going to say we, but I don't do that no more. Okay, but most people live in financial slavery. That's my calling, is to tell you how you can be financially free, how you can start your business once you're not stressed out about your money game. So let me finish up by saying this. This is my PS. So I looked at some statistics, and the statistics are 95% of people read the PS in letters and emails. The postscript says you sign your name, have a great day, thank you, sincerely, Derek Gant. And then underneath you put PS. 95% of people read that PS. Let me tell you your PS for today. Are you ready? And then I'm going to give you a couple things that you need to do to get your vibe right going into 2022. Here's the PS. You ready? It's time to stop apologizing for wanting more. It's time to stop holding back on deserving and wanting the best for yourself, your family, and those people that you love. It's time to stop pretending things are okay. P.S. It's time to stop pretending things are okay. You need more. P.S. You know what you want. You know what you need. You know how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, how often you want it. Stop acting like you don't know, and it's okay. Oh, it's okay. No, it's okay. No, it's not okay anymore. It's time for you to step up and say, that's not okay. It's time for you to get over yourself. I can care less about DG. I need to get it out there that 24K Life will walk you through the steps to elevate your life. Do you want to elevate your life? How do you want to do it? Do you want to read a book? Do you want to go to my mobile app? Do you want to go one-on-one coaches with one of my money coaches? Do you want to go high level and work with me? I'm intense. Most people don't want to work directly with me because we're going to work. You got to be ready to work if you want to work straight with me. Okay? P.S. You know where you were born to shine, to be a star, to turn the world on its hands and dance on top of it. Stop being such a martyr, a victim, and step up. Put your big pants on. Put on your big pants. I got some more. You were born to lead. You were born to lend and not borrow. Are you listening to me? You were born to be on top, not to be on the bottom. Now listen, this message isn't for everyone. It's only for the people that are listening. It's only for the people that are searching, that are seeking. This is the message. The message is that you don't have to be broke, right? What you have to do is decide today, and here's the steps I'm going to give you. Number one, decide what your money mindset is, right? Decide where it came from. Hey, I got this scarcity thinking. I got it from my mom. I got it from my dad. I got it from my parents. And they always used to say this, and I always act like this. And believe me, if you don't have any money right now, if you don't have any money, you got a scarcity mindset. I'm just telling you, I hate to break the news to you, but I'm going to help you cut to the chase. If you don't have any money, you got a scarcity mindset. Now, there's some people with money who have a scarcity mindset. They hoard because they don't think it's enough. So I know I'm telling you this, and it's kind of like, well, what does that really mean? What it really means is this. You have to make money, live life, enjoy your life, and put some away so that you can live a better life tomorrow as well, right? It's not all about hoarding and saving. It's not all about investing. It's about living your life, knowing what you want, knowing where you're going, knowing there's enough that you don't have to live in fear. Now, let me tell you something. Listen to me clearly, each and every one of us has been tested, including myself. You've been tested. Oh, you say that you outgrew this scarcity mindset. Why are you worried about this, this, and this? So even the coach of the coach of the coach, you get tested and you got to fight through. It's when you have the tools to fight through that you make it. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about preparing yourself, getting yourself deeper involved with the 24K Life, learning more tools, getting prepared, arming yourself with everything that you need. Now, Susie was joking about my shirt, but the truth of the matter is that I worked out before I did this live. I worked out, came home, cleaned up, and I got prepared for my live. I stay fit because if you're not fit, it takes immense amounts of energy to go out there in the world. You all know this. I'm not preaching to the choir. I'm preaching to the choir. I am. You know it takes immense amounts of energy to go out there to fight for what you want, for what you need, right? Because not enough people know who you are, and that's a fight. You got to let people know how great you are. You got to show up. You got to have your energy level right. You got to have your mindset right. And if you're tired, let me tell you, I snap when I'm tired. I snap at you in a heartbeat if I'm tired. Too tired, too hungry, you're going to get snapped at. Got to be fit. In our COVID era, got to be fit. It's the people that aren't fit, they're getting crushed with COVID. So set your mindset, figure out where it came from. Then figure out if it's the mindset that you need and want. Do I have a scarcity? Do I need to switch over to a poverty? To a prosperity? How do I convert to an abundance mindset? Can't tell you in 20 minutes on a Facebook Live. What I can tell you is to subscribe to some of the things that we're doing. Tara, drop the DerekOnDemand.com thing into the chat so people can go there. It's free, right? It's free. There's premium content, yes, but it's less than $1 a day. It's $24.99. It's $24.99. I produce content every day. There's money videos, there's mindset videos, there's goal setting courses. There are so many things in there for you that you can use to move your life forward. You can call, you can ask. I scholarship. I got this from Coach Dawn. I scholarship at least 4 or 5 people a year. And I shouldn't say I got it from Coach Dawn because I've been doing it forever. We've been scholarshiping people forever. But I want to give Coach Dawn a shout out. She scholarships women who are looking to heal and transform their lives, their mindsets, their emotions. So you know what, Susie, you're doing the right thing. Keep pushing your business. Rashawn, pushing your business. Tara's pushing her business. You're going to see a lot more Tara coming into 2022. Marie, she's setting the social media world on fire. Our team is setting the world on fire. If you want to be a part of our team, all you got to do is like and share this video. Comment, say, I want to know how I can be a better part, a closer part of the team. You can get more information. What should I be doing specifically moving into 2022? We do master classes, we do workshops. So everything that you need, we're providing to help you get where you want to go. It's one thing missing, and that's you. You got to take the step. We can't come find you. You got to find us. You need to share this. You need to start teaching your kids about prosperity mindsets. You should be telling your sons, you are a provider. You are a producer. You are a rainmaker. Make things happen, son. Make things happen. And this is how you make them happen. You got to set it all up. You got to count the cost. You got to have a strategy and a plan. And once Keith says he's a wholesaler, I feel you, Keith. That's a great business. What products are you wholesaling, Keith? So, you need to be teaching your kids. I'm out here at my age because I want my sons, and you see my son Devin with me almost all the time, right? Because I'm teaching him, I'm giving him the gift of how to connect, how to deliver, how to over-deliver, because that's the best gift I can give him. I can give him $100,000, or I can give him a skill set that will make him millions. Which one does he want? Which one do you think I should give him? You guys aren't thinking. Stop thinking about the money. It's just a tool. Think about your calling. Think about your skill set. Think about your resources, your network. Think about the fact that you were born to rule, to lend, not be a borrower. You were born to be the lender, not the borrower. So let's get that straight. Let's make this year the year that we're going to property. Okay, you wholesale property. I love it. So hard assets. I already said it, Keith. Hard assets. We right here. So let's make this the year that you're making better decisions. Let's make this the year that you take a look at everything that you're doing and you're saying, whatever it is that I'm doing, is this part of my master plan? Is this pushing me towards better health, better mental health, better financial health, better physical health, better relationship health? Make it an asset. All of those things matter. I'm not sitting here saying just one matter. All of those things matter. Which ones are you pushing? Now, listen, in order for me, and when I'm being selfish, in order for me to get this out, last week's message went out. We had over 1,000 people see the message, which was incredible. I'd love to get that to 2,000. The only way I can do that is if you resonate with this message and you think about one person in your circle and you share it with that person, or you share it on your timeline, right? Believe me, I don't share a lot of stuff on my timeline, right? I might share Danetta stuff, Coach Dawn stuff, Susie stuff. I'm very particular on what I share. So I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm praying and I'm telling you that if people are not seeking to be financially free, if they're not thinking and figuring out how to change their money mindset, be slaves forever. I don't know how else to say it. Slaves forever. Give me a thumbs up if you feel what I'm saying. Just give me, I'm not saying give me a thumbs up if you're going to share it or repost it. Just give me a thumbs up if you feel what I'm saying. So I'm wishing everybody a happy holiday. This is my Christmas gift to you all. If you reach out and you say, hey, I want to double check my plan for 2022. I want to double check my plan for 2022. I will figure out somehow how to squeeze you into my busy schedule. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Tara. I will figure out how to squeeze you. Thank you, Danetta. I will figure out how to squeeze you into my 2022 schedule. And why me? I'm just going to tell you, I'm old. I've been doing it. I'm experienced. I'm an expert at looking at people's plans and showing them how to amp them up. How can you 2X what you're doing? We did it today. I talked to one of my key people today. Marie, did we talk today? Marie, you still on? Marie, tell them we talked today. I showed her how to 2X her activity, which is going to 2X her results, right? Because if you can do more in less time with better results, that sounds like gold to me. I learned that. Yep, Marie, see, I don't lie. All right. And she's not saying yes because I put her on the spot, because she's not here. She could easily say, nah, that dude lying. But let me tell you something. I learned these principles as a kid. My mom used to take me to, she's an antique dealer. She'd take me to garage sales. And I noticed that everybody at the garage sale, they wanted the best item. They wanted the best item for the least amount of money. They wanted the best item for the least amount of money. And that's amazing unless you're saying, I want the best results, but I want to give that much effort. Not going to happen. What we need to do is we need to fine tune your effort. How can you double the effort in less time so it is easier, but you get twice the results? And that's what we're doing. We did it today with Marie. We'll do it. We did it with Tara. We did it with Jessica. When I get off this call, we're going to meet with a couple other people. We're going to show them how to 2X. Like, now people teach that. Absolutely. Form a 10 by 10. I see you. And I would love to come here and tell everybody 10X, Donetta. But you know what? I can't get them to 2X. That's why I'm trying to push 2X. This year, I'm just pushing 2X. Just double your stuff. You make 100, let's make 2. You make 80, let's make 160. You make 40, let's make 80. How would that change your life? Follow us this year. We're going to show you how to 2X. I promise you, if you follow us this year, we're going to show you how to 2X. I'm Derek Gant. If you don't have any questions, I want you to be your best, bring your best, leave nothing to chance, have an amazing holiday. And hey, we'll be here the day after Christmas just to field your questions, to show you what we can do, what you can do, and give you the next step to a successful 2022.
Yeah, it's time to live your life. Derek Gant, show them how to take it to the highest height. Hey, this is more than financial advice. Show you how to take control. Time to get your money right. Money management, I know that we all need financial independence. Yeah, it seems out of reach, but you can make it happen. Now it's time for some action, helping you with your finances. Yeah, we got a passion. Hey, ain't no limit. Now it's time to get it. You deserve to have a life how you want to live it. Secrets to success, now it's time to get it right. Yeah, I'm talking all about that 24K life. Let's go, this the vibe. For real, I'm trying to tell you. Tell me if you ready to take it to the next level. Derek Gant, talking fitness and investment. Change your mindset and show you how it's all connected. Ain't no need to hesitate or delay. Only way to live life is a 24K. Hey, Derek Gant, let them know. Let's go.